What up, manga fans? Back with another video reviewing the 22nd chapter of the JoJoLands. Oh, I was caught up. There's 2 more chapters left to go. This is getting really, really interesting. So we'll see what's going to happen. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So the chapter opens up with organic driving to a cruise. We need to get a bit more confirmation on Charming Man's backstory. The biggest skin is not a stand. It's been his entire family has it. Even his brother. I was like, oh, he said it's part of his entire tribe, and the animals will rock. There were some animals with rocky skin too. Hinted even further that Charming Man might be a rock human, just doesn't even know it. This is quite unique. Charming. Like, it's probably hinted that he might be a rock human, but don't even know about it. Except, we learned about rock humans back in part 8, and their backstory seems to be different. One thing, Charming Man has a brother and a mother, but rock human mothers abandon their children for them to be for themselves and grow. It's natural. They don't have any siblings. Well, they do. You can have siblings, but that's not what I mean. He has a mother. It just does not. So it might. Unless rock human culture is cheap, there's a different type of rock human culture rather than the ones we saw in part 8. Like possibly the rock human. Probably if Charming Man is a rock human, he might be willing to. He might have lived a longer time. He even said that his tribe lives longer. So again, if he is a rock human, and he has and this culture is quite different to the rock humans we saw in Japan. And again, this is the first Western rock human we've seen. When you think about it, all the rock humans we met were in part 8 was in Japan. So maybe the Japanese ones are different to the Western ones. So it's a possibility of different cultures and stuff, like how just like countries have their own cultures and stuff. That would make sense. So it's a very interesting thing to focus on. And again, it's a possibility we don't know. Yeah. I mean, the car they're driving is Pacos. Which makes sense, because in America, you're allowed to drive at the age of 16. While in countries like the UK, you can't learn to drive until like 18. I think that makes a lot more sense than 18 and 16. Because you're more older that way and more of an legal adult considered. 18 is like a legal adult. So it makes sense you'd be allowed to drive. But that's just me who grew up in the UK. It's probably normal for you Americans. So. Anyway. They got a timeline for the asset freeze. They gotta transfer that money before in the next 72 hours. In the next 72 hours, they have to transfer the money before assets freeze. But how long won't be able to use any of the money anymore? He won't be able to make money off the land. It'll be property of the bank. If it's transferred, it'll be property of the bank. That means it can't be frozen. So Charming Man puts on his disguise as Yokohama, which is a Japanese man, by the way. So most likely he worked with a Japanese man. His great great grandfather existed around the time. I'm sure he must have heard about the Steel Ball Run race in 1890, and its secondary that Joestar and stuff. I'm just saying, but who knows? Things happen in his arcs, just possibility things may change. So anyway, Joe, Johnny Man, Jodio, and Jagona head out to the boat, while Paco and Uzaki keep watch. Of course, Howard's already on the boat too. That's when the students get a message from the principal about homework. That'd be normal, except Melme Q doesn't do that. She does not use anything like that to talk to them, because she's a very cautious person. So many someone's wrong. They might pick out it's a code. Basically saying she's in trouble. As we go back a few minutes to those two stand users, that two Howler assassins, the policewoman and fireman, interrogate Melme. Melme is trying her best to keep a calm composure and get them out there, because they can't exactly search for a warrant and stuff. But of course, the policewoman can tell she's afraid because mostly something to do with her stand. It can read someone's emotions. Melme Q's not stupid, but it's bad she's cornered. So this is where she quickly sent a message about the homework thing, but those two aren't stupid either. She wants to investigate more. And so basically the fireman isn't using this stand. It seems to go start the keyboard and then go inside Melme Q's arm, goes into swell. That's another glimpse of the stand ability. This is not good. And Jodie and Dragona are busy, and Charman are busy with the whole thing. That's going to be thing. So it means it's up to Parko and Saki to go rescue her. Of course, Parko says he's the one who goes. Also, Saki will be on tagging along or something, or he'll be just staying to keep watch. Who knows? But this is going to be a tough battle. This is going to be tough. They got two stand users to get through. So most likely Saki probably would join, but his stand probably won't work that way either. So it's going to be interesting to see how they're going to combat these stand users. I guess we'll find out in the next two chapters. I'm really excited for it. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy my content, please thumbs up button. Want to see more, subscribe to the channel. Notification bell will be over these in the future. I'll see you guys later with chapters 23 and 24. Kaiser jump out.